Hill's one of those places I repeated. So nature reserve, it's got all type of different textures, sounds. We already heard a baby whine, and the Joker stopped and looked and sat down. What the hell is that? Well, he puts up he didn't get desensitized like that with the sounds. So even this right here, he's anxious, which is letting you know he needs to see 3,000 more things. I don't like that. I don't like that. It'll be like a couple seconds. Plus, this thing's got a decent battery life. Now, the Joker's going to on his first outdoor walk. What that means is I go to Arbor Hill. And Arbor Hill's a place where there are often a lot of people. Unfortunately, it's cold in Dallas, so it probably won't be that many people, but it's still to go and see him engage in a new environment. You'll see trees and brush and leaves and mud and all the things that are pretty annoying, if I'm being honest, because there's days you wake up and you're like, man, we're going to get filthy today. And there's days like, man, we got dirty, this sucks. And this is one of them days where I'm like, I don't know if I want to get filthy today, but I know this needs to get done because he's just getting there. He's getting to that level where he needs to get out and see the world so that he doesn't have any fear. And we did some night walks, not seeing some of them behaviors that I like to see. But it is a process. So, matter of fact, Jamarcus tell you too, like what's one of your thoughts when I would take each and every dog separately to do different things when you didn't know what was going on?
At the time, I didn't get what was going on, to be clear. I was just like, even when I was when you used to take Eagle across the street when you were at my place, I got a tree right here in the front yard. But when you and Stan were telling me about it, we're putting them in different environments for a reason. Having them do the bite pull on different trees in different environments, because there's different noises, different things that, can occur, which will test your dog. And then once again, continue to keep building that confidence. So I didn't get it, but now I do. So going to these different environments, I feel is extremely crucial, especially when you're watching these dogs develop. Especially Maestro and this guy, and I'm curious to see what happens with this bulldog, though. Yeah, you want a well-balanced dog, and part of the balancing is kind of like when you take your kids somewhere. Most people got kids, and you know how they could be mannerable, but in a new environment they get shy. My dad hated shyness, like that stuff. You say, hey, why are you okay speaking up? Because that being shy thing, that ended at 5 years old. Whatever shy thing, whatever you do, you speak up, make sure they hear you, and you know how to, speak, talk, so don't act like no mute boy. So that's why I can't stand shyness. And you see a shy dog, and shyness turns into fear. That fear turns into defense if they don't trust. And they've got to trust the world, because we're going to go see a lot of it. And Joker, if everything goes right, this come from people that have bulldogs that give you a good 10. A good 10 plus. So, Joker. I know where he's at. I'm trying to show him that he don't listen. We'll be at the park here soon. It's straight down the street. It's a beautiful thing. Arbor Hill's one of those places I repeated. So nature reserve, it's got all type of different textures, sounds. We already heard a baby whine, and the Joker stopped and looked and sat down. What the hell is that? Well, he puts up he didn't get desensitized like that with the sounds. So even this right here, he's anxious, which is letting you know he needs to see 3,000 more things. I don't like that. Maybe this right here, this possession, but uncertainty. See, look. All this little stuff is going to build your dog's character over the next year. You can see in his eyes how uncertain he is. He looks crazy. But he's going to learn. But we got a lot of work to do. So I'll give you a rundown at the end of what happened. Did y'all hear that? That was the birds. It feels like you're in the safari, especially as you get further and further to this park. At the park, we turn around. We've taken Joker off the leash because I want him to investigate the world. The more he investigates, the more confident he becomes, the more he trusts the world he lives in. If a dog never sees a tree or hears birds or hears a child cry, normally they get a little reactive, a little scary, a little defensive. They're not familiar with said setting. Be careful, bro. So
one of my favorite places, and yes, leashing a dog is a law. He's a puppy, so nobody's going to be real concerned. He was 95 pounds. I still don't think they'd be concerned because it's a bulldog. Even though he got a little fire to him. We're going to walk, try to get through this before it starts pouring rain. But get your dog out. People, places, and things. Come to perspective over here. Look at the bird, look at the bird. Look at the joke, look at the joke. Ears up. He's sitting down. That right there is uncertainty at its finest. But the more he hears, you hear the plane in the background. You go, wow, what is that, man? And all we're doing is building trust between him and myself. The more he trusts me, the more he'll love me. The more he loves me, the more I can get out of him. The more I can get out of him, the better we can become. Stay tuned. Take care of your dogs, people. Hello. How you doing, man?
Wow, nice dog.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that little thing. It's so cute. Oh, I love the color.
Thank you.
How old is he?
I think maybe like 16 weeks.
Oh,
He's a little.
yeah. He's a
full grown?
Yeah. He's 6, he's 12. He just never got bigger.
He stayed one size. Huh?
Yeah, it's a good size though for a burner. You know? We've had a lot of problems with this guy. He's so big.
He always got hip and knee.
He tore both his ACLs, his TCLs. Yeah.
So you had to do the TPLOs, huh?
And then while he did that, he ate an entire tennis ball. So.
And you had to turn around and pay what, $2,000-$3,000 to get it cut out?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. He swallowed it whole.
Jesus.
And he doesn't do that normally. I just chased him the wrong way, and he's like, "I'm gonna do it," you know.
Oh, God, man, good looking dogs. Man.
Hey, likewise. Have a good walk.
You too. Yeah, we definitely gotta get out with the dog. We gotta go downtown. I need to be like a sunny day where I can take Joker to my stroll. Walk around with 2 puppies.
The cat on a leash.
So we just finished our 2-mile journey. Is it 2 miles?
Yep, 2.2.
2.2 miles. Joker did good. He's not breathing hard. That's why this is prime time, man. Prime time so that your dog can get out and get some exercise. This right here is one of the most important phases of the dog's life, and that's what you call developmental phase, so that the dog grows up and can be great people. He's a little needy, so he wants me to pick him up. They like kids. They start whining if they don't get what they want. At any hoop, he did good, man. What an opportunity to get out and see where we could be better. For the dog, stay tuned, because a couple more hours left on the day and then we're done. For the day at least.